Good morning, IWD. Hello girls, if you can see this live, if you can hear me, okay, please can you say a big hello? I am live from Symbiosis University, Dubai, and we are here to have a very exciting conversation with Dr. Amitabh here today, who's the Executive Director of Symbiosis University, Dubai. So I want you all to join in. I want you all to say hello so that we can kick off this conversation. It's a really, amazing moment for us that the iconic brand from India is expanding here to Dubai. I think we all know a lot of people, a lot of alumni, our batchmates from Symbiosis, and now it's time for the brand to become global. And what better than Dubai? So very excited to do this live today because we're going to talk more about the university's plan, what's in store, what's coming in September 2024, how the university is going to expand, and the alumni network that they have here today. So if you're joining this live, I really want you all to say hello so that we can start off, we can kick off, and I'm just going to comment. Hey, hi Arpita, thank you for joining. Good morning, all can hear. Okay, great. So I'm happy that the video and the audio is working all fine. I'm just waiting for a few more. Oh, Arpita is also from Symbiosis. So my co-admin who runs IWD with me is also in Symbiosis alumni. So there we go. Okay, so Arpita, please share the link everywhere on our WhatsApp groups and all the groups so that people can join. And I can see people joining us. Girls, please say quick hello if you are there, if you can see me, if you can hear me, if I'm audible, if I'm visible. And then I'm going to bring on board Dr. Amitabh very soon to this conversation, and we'll be talking more about what's happening in Symbiosis University, Dubai, what's coming up. And there's lots of exciting things coming, especially for our kids, you know. So much coming on, but I want you all to say a big hello. Great. All right. So let's start off. Shriba, are you on the live? I'm hoping you're watching this. If you're on the live, can you say a big hello so that we know it's working fine? And let me start with welcoming Dr. Amitabh. Thank you so much, sir, for your time today, for doing this with us. And my first question is, please tell us a little bit about yourself and also the vision of Symbiosis University Dubai here. Over to you. I'm going to do the play around with the phone today. And there you go. Okay.
Hello, good morning everyone, and thank you very much Rima for inviting me, and we are very happy to have you here at the campus itself. You are one of the first guests that we have at the new campus, because as you can see, the campus was completed only the last month.
Yes.
When we were having the Ministry of Education visit for accreditation and licensure of the institution. So it's a pleasure talking to so many ladies around and who are the drivers of their families, to be very frank. Coming to me, I come from the city of Lucknow. I think everybody is aware. I've studied there from my high school all the way to my PhD. I did my PhD in public administration way back, decades earlier. And then specialized in management, especially in the area of travel and tourism, to be very frank.
Right.
And that brought me to the Institute for Tourism Studies at the Lucknow University, which was started in 1995. I was one of the founding members of that particular faculty. Then in 2002, I went to Kathmandu, Tribhuvan University's campus, where I was the head of academics. And then in 2003, as luck would have it, I came to the UAE for a few years, and it's 21 years now already.
Wow! Everybody comes here for 2 years only. I also came here for 2 years, and then people don't go back.
So I joined the university in Sharjah and continued with them for 18 years. I was the dean and head of the institution for 11 years, from 2007 to 2018 out there. Then when Symbiosis was coming here, because my daughter studied there in SIBM Bangalore, so we were familiar with the standards, and of course the founder, Professor S.B. Majumdar, is a very revered professor of India, and accordingly all of us who are in academics, we respect him a lot.
Yes.
The government of India has recognized him with Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan. So when this decision by the board of management of Symbiosis was taken to go global, Dubai was a natural choice, one of the first choice. And that is how I was given an opportunity to head this institution out here. And I'm here in front of you, and I'm very happy to be the first director to start off here in Dubai.
It's iconic, you're launching
Yes,
the brand
yes,
here,
yes,
so
yes.
absolutely. Okay, let me have a quick look. People are joining in. Okay, sir, so you have a remarkable career behind you and there's so much exciting. So tell us more about the academic programs. You're launching this September 24. We did a wonderful event last week where we saw some of the, we met the rest of the team. Dr. Vidya was here, the team was here. I'd love to understand what's coming up in September 2024. What are we open for? What are the academic programs?
Yes. So,
There we go. Yeah.
when we open a new branch anywhere in India also, and when Symbiosis decided to come to the UAE, there was a big feasibility study and surveys done, what kind of demand that the students will have out here, and what kind of programs will work well, which we have strength in and we can bring it here. So as everybody knows, Symbiosis business management programs are very highly ranked, not only within India but the world over.
Yes.
Recently, QS World has ranked the business management program of Symbiosis as 140 in the world, which is a very high rank compared to thousands of universities that operate around the world.
Yes.
So it was very, very obvious that we will be bringing in our MBA and BBA programs. So these two programs will be our flagship programs out here as well, powered by SIBM Pune, which is again the biggest and the brightest star amongst the family of various programs that we have.
Yes.
Then because this is a digital world, because the world is going to be more and more electronics and media and everything will be there, so we decided to go ahead with, of course, the feasibility report and the surveys suggesting that we go for some kind of a computer-aided programs, computer studies programs. So we came up with a BCA, Bachelor of Computer Application program, which has a few very interesting specializations like AI and machine learning and cloud computing and cyber security and things like that. Now these are the ones which are futuristic. You cannot avoid to have these kind of programs, and especially when India is known for its electronic softwares and IT skills. So we wanted to bring that kind of skill set here to be imparted to the students out here. So that was the third, again, it is interconnected. Looking at business management today, IT today, media and communication, you are part of that.
Yes.
So that is also very, very important to make people aware. Now, we are not communicating through anything else but through various kinds of media sources. So information communication technology has become all pervasive. And we have seen its magic during the pandemic a little more than any time else, and we know that it is going to stay for long. So accordingly, a BA, a Bachelor of Arts in Media and Communication, is also one of the programs that we are launching with in September. So we have an MBA and a BBA. MBA has specializations in areas of strategic management and leadership, entrepreneurship and innovation. So these are again things, data analytics. So these are things that will make, the other day we were talking about future trends. For Symbiosis, we are trying to impart such skills to make a student future proof. So that's the basic idea, and all these programs which have interdisciplinary connections also, because they are management and IT and media and communication, and also they are we are very strong in these back in India. Just as a trivia, the media mass communication program that we have in India, Pune, the chair professor of that program is Mr. Amitabh Bachchan.
Oh wow! That is so amazing. And you met Mr. Sanjeev Kapoor here, right?
Yes.
For the culinary art program. So yeah, you have some stalwarts on your. Brilliant. Okay, hi. We've got people joining us. Hitiksha, hi. Harsha, hi. Girls, if you have questions, please write your questions in the box, and I'm sure Dr. Amitabh would be very happy to answer them. If not, my next question is, sir. So many programs coming up. What's the procedure to apply? How can people get in touch with the university?
Now, as far as procedure for application is concerned, it's very simple. It's not as complex as we have in so many other places, back home also. Because we want to adhere to the ministry regulations. And just to add that we are going to be accredited with the Ministry of Education here, which has a commission of academic accreditation. The visit has happened, pre-approvals have been done, the process is in advanced stage, and the ministry has already permitted us to go ahead. So that way we are fully approved. And accordingly, for an undergraduate program, you should be a high school, that is 12th, and with a 60% mark minimum. And accordingly, our admissions department will evaluate your credentials and suggest what kind of program will suit you, and you can go ahead with filing that application. The application and registration is a small cost, and then you will be allocated a seat. Yes, of course, the scrutiny of your documents will be done, and it will also be seen that you fall within a particular category of grades. Apart from that, you are required to have a minimum English proficiency through an IELTS or a TOEFL or a score, which is mandatory out here. And because there are so many nationalities, we have to teach in English language, so that proficiency is a must. As far as MBA is concerned, the cutoff level of the undergraduate degree for admissions there is 75%. So those who have scored 75% and above can be easily apply, and our admissions team will be very, very happy to entertain the application and help in filling up the forms. This is also available online. So you can go to our website, you can fill up all your details out there. The admissions team will call you and accordingly conduct a small chat interview, and then verify your documents, and a provisional what you call offer can be immediately, conditional offer can be immediately issued. However, only after verification of documents, the admission process will be completed.
Makes sense, makes sense. I am going to leave the contact details of the admission teams on the top of this live after we finish off, so that you guys know which website to go to and how to apply. So hopefully that makes sense. Alright, my next question is, sir, we did an event last weekend, and I was amazed to see the very impressive alumni you have in the region. You know, the panel discussion was very insightful. We have some stalwarts in the industry. We have industry leaders here across sectors, and it's not only one sector I'm talking about. Pretty much from AI to PR to real estate. I think they cover all of the, you know, the important sectors in the pie. So talk to us about the role of alumni and how they're going to help the future students here.
Yes, this is, I mean, I'm very excited to talk about the alumni. This is one of the major strengths that Symbiosis has in this region, to be very frank. UAE has over 900 active alumni in this country itself, highly placed. You'll be surprised, some of them have graduated in the 70s.
Wow.
And they are CEOs. So we have the CEOs and CFOs and CTOs and CXOs and whatnot. Plus the youngsters as well. So those who have recently graduated from Symbiosis, any institute in India have joined here. And as I was telling why we chose those 4 programs, one of the criteria for our selection was to survey our alumni as well. And they were one they unequivocally selected these 3 programs.
Yes.
And when we were selecting faculty also, we invited them to be part of the interview panels, the senior ones. Yes. So that also became, they contributed. They are always very happy to contribute in any which way.
Yes.
One big contribution that we have already taken commitment from them, and they are very happy to do that, is that every program that we have, undergraduate or postgraduate, has a mandatory internship, graded internship involved into that.
Right.
So accordingly, all our alumni have committed that yes, they will be evaluating our students and taking them for internships, and of course placement as well.
Right.
For the last few decades, Symbiosis India has been conducting annual events for alumni in the UAE.
Okay.
So it is not that they are just on paper; they are very active. 300 of them are there in a WhatsApp group available to me immediately. I mean, if I need anything, immediately somebody puts up his or her hand and comes over. They were also introduced, 20 of them were also introduced to the ministry when they visited.
Okay.
And to be very frank, in their report, the ministry has they have appreciated and they have really said that none of the universities out here has such strong, active alumni.
Amazing.
So that's a matter of pride for us.
Absolutely, it is, and I think everyone says your network is your net worth.
Yes.
And Symbiosis here is a brand which has an amazing network. So it contributes to every student joining their growth. From internship opportunities to final placement offers. I think there's lots in store for everyone coming up. So as a closing note, sir. What is your message to all Indian women in Dubai, mostly our mothers of children who are looking to graduate this year or maybe in the upcoming years? What would be your message to everyone here?
Yeah. Yes. So one more thing before I talk about my message to the mothers here is that there are so many universities and institutions operating here. Most of them came to the UAE to explore and experience diversity.
Yes.
Whereas one of the core values of Symbiosis India is diversity.
Yes.
80 plus nationalities are already studying there in India, and that was a project taken up by Professor Mazumdar and is now being carried by Dr. Vidya to have more and more diverse student body.
Right.
So we are not coming here to explore an experience, but to expand or extend our diversity related this thing. And in that case, Symbiosis is lucky to have a support of many nationalities, and students and faculty all will be there at this campus also. Coming to my message, education is a necessary tool to be successful in life, which nobody can avoid in this world today. And I would request all of you to assess your own interests in what you want to do. Gone are the days when the parents would impose that you have to become an engineer, or you have to become a doctor, or you have to become... I'm especially addressing the South Asian parents, which we all have experienced.
Yes.
But there are n number of other opportunities which the students or the youngsters can explore. I've been saying this so many times, that knowledge is no more a preserve of a professor. It is available at a click of a button.
Right.
So the youngsters know it.
Yes.
Now what we can do is, we can only prepare them to adapt to the disruptions that may happen in the world again and again.
Right.
We have seen one disaster that happened, pandemic.
Yes.
There may be another. So whatever you study is fine, but an institution that can instill confidence in you, an institution that can prepare you for the future, is the best bet. So let them evaluate their own prospects and consequences. You can only help and facilitate. We say that as teachers, we are facilitators. As parents too, you are facilitators. Let them have their childhood and adulthood grow naturally and organically instead of pushing them into something. And the other day also we were talking, mental health has become an issue. Let us make them freer to think and take their own flights. That's my message for all parents, young and old, that these youngsters today are quite, energetic bundle of intelligence and awareness. Let them explore the world.
Brilliant. Let our youngsters explore the world is the message from Dr. Amitabh. I think in today's age of creativity and technology, no career is impossible. But education is important. And I'll tell you why, because it lays the foundation of your future life. So I'd encourage all of you to please come out, come check out Symbiosis University, come for the open days, come have a conversation with the admissions team here. I'm going to leave their contact details here and on all our WhatsApp groups so you guys can reach out. And thank you so much for joining this live, and I'll be back with another one soon. Thank you. Namaste.